Thank you, Harvey. Cheers, Jer. I read my compass just to get here. Shrove Tuesday today, Tuesday 5th of March 2019, and live till 5. It's the big show. Steve Wright in the afternoon, hello.
Right in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. A deep sea diving round the clock, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We got two in the front, two in the back, sailing along, and we don't look back. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone.
2, 3, 4. George Ezra and Shotgun.
Feeling like a someone.
Well, hello, good afternoon. How are you? All right.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath.
Very, very nice to be talking to you again, playing you some nice music. You can email us right through the afternoon. We'd love to hear from you, always. steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, should you need a shout-out. You can text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Hands up. All right, hands up for giving someone a gift for no apparent reason. Just because you like them, just because you love them and you appreciate them. Giving somebody a gift. Hands up for Pancake Day. That's today. And hands up, by the way, if you keep homing pigeons. Yeah. Where do you keep them? What's that you say? Home? That would be it.
Walking on the slide, scoping for love.
Zoom in with no G. Shall we make some pancakes later? Should we have some pancakes later? I can't, I'm on my diet. Although I'm told pancakes are not so bad for you. There's some good stuff in there, right? So, let's have a look at the weather for you. Rain and showers clearing away from Northern Ireland, Northern England and Scotland, but heavy rain and strong winds forecast for southwest England and Wales. Looking out at the moment, yeah, it's stopped for the moment. High temperature 11 in Reading. Wow. Overnight low of 2 in Fort William. Tonight, rain across the UK, except for Scotland, where there'll be patchy frost. Now you're up to date.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Yeah, that's email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Lights on then. Sunset tonight, Edinburgh 5:55, in Belfast 6:07, Cardiff 5:59, and London 5:47.
Come on.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. How did I get this job? The nation cried.
Rylan on Saturday.
Linda's currently dancing about the living room. I can just feel it.
I'm not happy because I don't know how, but I think my hay fever started already.
It's too early for that, surely.
I'm fuming.
Max has been in touch. She says, Fab show, I can't believe it. I'm on my antihistamines. I know, Max. I feel your pain.
Rylan on Saturday.
Rylan, I'm winning at life this week as I fitted a new toilet seat. That's from Helen.
You're winning at life.
Saturday afternoon from 3.
On BBC Radio 2.
Thank you, Rylan. You know we love you, don't you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, good afternoon.
BBC Radio 2.
Song opening.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me be rude, but I would just stand and stare. 'Cause I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed. A disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. Leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here, 'cause I feel like such an insomniac. Please take me away from here. Why do I tire of counting sheep? Please take me away from here, when I'm far too tired to fall asleep. To 10 million fireflies, I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes as they said farewell, but I'll know where several are if my dreams get real bizarre, 'cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
Owl City. Jeremy, where are you today?
Hi, Steve. I'm at Campton Park.
What you doing?
I'm at the final furlong. I'm on my horse, Lucky Lad.
Are you the jockey?
No, yes.
Aren't you a bit overweight?
Well, I'm 5 foot taller than every other rider, but they've put lead in my jacket and it's now falling out, so I'm taking off. And I'm going to win it. I'm literally hanging on by a
Come
thread.
out to the last fence. Oh!
Everyone's a winner.
In a second, distorted skin, rash for no reason. Boys are loading their arms, girl gasp with envy. And they mimicking endlessly. Same as sadness in small lumps on my jaw. For lusting after is the usual fiction. May your girl come, birdie die under the spell. Fingers and we listen, come touch your girl then girlfriend. Don't feel like a girlfriend, but lover. Damn it, be your lover. Girlfriend. Don't feel like a girlfriend, but lover. Damn it, be your lover. Do shit, yeah. wondering how long this will take. Cause you used to pass by me, feel they are baffling a liar. What is you? You didn't even taste much better. Came back steaming in sweats in the morning. I muscled in for I wanted to hold him. Then traveled to let those bird dogs rage through. What is me? What is you? What is you now? Girlfriend, don't feel like a girlfriend, but lover, damn I'd be your lover. Girlfriend, don't feel like a girlfriend, but lover, damn I'd be your lover.
Christine and the Queens, girlfriend. Still sounds good, doesn't it? Sarah's on the air at 5 today, plenty of fantastic tunes, and tonight playing Phrased and Confused. If you'd like to play, email Sarah now, sarah.cox@bbc.co.uk. And then it's Jo Wiley. Jo handpicks her favourite new music from all genres. And whether you're picking up or dropping off, Jo provides the soundtrack for the taxi service.
Your Jo Wiley taxi service will be here after 7 p.m. Rate the show 5 stars out of 5.
Giving it 6 at least.
Ting. Them checks say we hip and ting. True them no know and ting. We have them going and ting. Nah pop no style, all strictly roots. Nah pop no style, all strictly roots. See me on the road and you not call out to me. Do you see me in my pants and ting? See me in my altar back. Say me give you heart attack. Give me little bass, make me wind up my waist. Uptown top ranking. See me in my Benz and ting. Dolly True Constant Spring. Them checks say we come from Cosmo Spring, but the true them no know and ting. Them no know say we top ranking. Uptown top ranking. Shoulda see me on the ranking dread. Check out we jamming and ting. Love is all I bring. In a my khaki suit and ting. Nah pop no style, I strictly roots. Nah pop no style, I strictly roots. Watch out we chuck it and ting. In our khaki suit and ting. Love is all I bring. In a my khaki suit and ting. Nah pop no style, I strictly roots. Nah pop no style, I strictly roots. You see me in my pants and ting. See me in my altar back. Say me give you heart attack. Give me little bass, make me wind out my waist. Uptown top ranking. See me on the road and you not call out to me. Do you see me in my pants and ting? See me in my altar back.
I love that.
Up
lifetime top ranking from so many years back. Althea and Donna. Can you wish John Groves, who lives near Milton Keynes, a very happy 50th for today? It's his big Hawaii 5-0, and there's a big day of surprises and celebrations. Best wishes from his wife Helen and family, and from Alan, all his friends and colleagues at Earth Active. Happy 50th, John Groves. You got it. This is the show that never talks Brexit. But what about the cricket?
Oh, that's glorious. Wonderful. And that's the backstop in its place. Now, back to the show.
Claudia, what are you doing? Just limbering up, Tess. I think I've just nailed the sidestep and clump.
Claudia and Tess. Ahead of Red Nose Day, we bring the dance floor to Radio 2.
The Dance-a-thon for Comic Relief is back.
And now it's more challenging than ever before. Whether we're shaking, shimmying, or going with the flow,
we're putting on our best dancing shoes as we dance our way through more than 24 hours.
And remember, you two, keep dancing.
What have we got ourselves into?
The longest ever dance-a-thon. Monday night from 7:15.
On BBC Radio 2.
I know, good luck. Here's what's occurring today, then. Brie Larson talking Captain Marvel. She is Captain Marvel. There's Bobby Pryor, Tim Smith, Harvey Cook with the new Shabnam Eunice duel with the Spore later. The oldies chosen by Victoria Blasey. From West Horton in Bolton, there's your emails, texts and tweets, social media, news from the net, all the latest showbiz. And award-winning journalist reporter Christiane Amanpour, host of CNN's international nightly news show.
This is CNN.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
In these moments of silence, I see your two sides, your inner peace, your inner violence. I'm so scared of what I hear. Your songs fall out of me like tears. What more can I do? No one ever sees this side of you. In all your little lies, I know there's truth. And all these foolish things you do when you ask me to leave, and I fall to my knees and I'm begging you, please. What more can I do? No one ever sees this side of you. Maybe it's not right, but it's still true. And all the foolish things you do, I'll never stop loving you. In these moments of madness and helplessness, in these hours of darkness and loneliness, I still see the light in you. I still see it shining through. What more can I do? No one ever sees this side of you. In all your little lies, I know there's truth. And all these foolish things you do when you ask me to leave, and I fall to my knees and I'm begging you, please. What more can I do? No one ever sees this side of you. Maybe it's not right, but it's still true. And all the foolish things you do, I'll never stop loving you. Is it ever too late? Has it been too long to swallow your pride and admit that you were wrong? Is it ever enough? Oh, when you ask me to leave and I fall to my knees and I'm begging you, please. What more can I do? No one ever sees this side of you. In all your little lies, I know there's truth. And all these foolish things you
very cool song. Is that kind of like a 70s or 80s arrangement? And the big strings and everything. It's pretty good, isn't it? That's great.
Maybe it's not right, but it's still true.
The jazz show with Jamie Cullum tonight, American jazz singer-songwriter Madeleine Peyrou, performing live in session for Jamie tonight. That's after 9 o'clock, and then it's Trevor Nelson's Rhythm Nation. What a show that is. Soul, R&B, funk, disco, and everything in between, and that's on at 10 tonight. Here's Sigrid now. I don't feel like crying. Not ever, ever, ever.
I know I should be ordering takeout, sitting on my couch, that's what you do. I know I should be holding my feelings, staring at the ceiling, but here's the truth. Wallowing in it would be such a waste. That isn't gonna fix it anyway, no. You feel it too. I hope you understand that I'm dealing. It's my way of healing, but here's the truth. Wallowing in it would be such a waste. That isn't gonna fix it anyway, no. Yeah, I dry my eyes 'cause I don't feel like crying. Upset. It hasn't hit me yet, and I know if I go home I'm gonna get upset. At least tonight, no, I don't feel like crying. Wallowing in it would be such a waste. That isn't gonna fix it anyway, no.
Got a little public service thing here, and it appears to be from Andrew Frampton. Steve, can you say hi and sorry to all the villagers in Broad Windsor, West Dorset, as I'm spreading particularly stinky cow poo on a field near the village, and the winds are blowing the wrong way. And then it says, oops. That's from Andrew Frampton. I guess thank you for that, Andrew.
Some Russian guy. That's right. And beside the bed, I know that's simply red. You don't deserve me, so I'm out of here. Oh, baby, come on, bring it on home, where you belong. Oh, baby, please bring it on home, where you belong. There's a hole in my heart where she used to be. I'm a lone little tiger. There's a hole in my heart where she used to be. I'm a lone little tiger now. Hit me one time. I feel isolated, undomesticated. I can't even seem to boil an egg. That's right. Can't get the washer working. Now the toast is burning. I'm like a bullfrog in a frying pan. There's a hole in my heart where she used to be. I'm a lone little tiger now.
just wanna brag. I'm about to cry. I didn't realize just what I am. Alright. I'm a lazy git. Yes, I must admit. I do most things, but I won't do that. Come on, baby. When I'm home, where you belong. Oh, baby. Please, when I'm home, where you belong. There's a hole in my heart where she used to be. I'm a lone little tiger now. Yes, I am. There's a hole in my heart where she used to be. I'm a lone little tiger now. All right.
Today it's the Bobster and Tim Smith, and what we're going to do now, we got Brie Larson on because she is Captain Marvel. So these are things you didn't know about Brie Larson, who's on this show later. Her father is of French-Canadian ancestry, and the Sacramento-born star says French was her first language.
She also says that her go-to karaoke song is Usher's Burn.
Brie's first acting job was playing Malibu Mudslide Barbie in a parody sketch on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Brie's real surname is Desauniers, but she decided not to use it as a professional moniker because people struggle to pronounce it properly, so Brie is good.
Okay, fair enough. Brie Larson is very close friends with Jennifer Lawrence, Emma Stone and Amy Schumer.
Brie Larson on with us later.
Factoids.
Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye.
and Tim are here. Let's take a look at some news and some reports and some lifestyle. Struggling department store chain Debenhams has issued another profit warning as its sales continue to fall. In a trading update, the retailer said the forecast it made on the 10th of January, when it said full-year profits were set to hit analysts' expectations of about 8.2 million, was no longer valid. It is, of course, Shrove Tuesday, and we're going to tell you how we make pancakes. Not that any of us can really do it. In a moment.
Well, we've got a good recipe, which we're going to follow to the letter. And can we have real lemon on top afterwards?
Yeah, you can, yeah. Do you ever cook pancakes?
I haven't cooked pancakes for a long time, but I used to be able to cook pancakes. Yeah, quite good pancakes. So much so you could actually toss them just before you served them up.
You need a good pan, that's the secret,
yeah, you do.
I think.
Yeah.
You need a big pan, really.
Well, you need a frying pan, yeah, you do. But let's face it, improvise.
Do you think you need a frying pan?
Oh, no, but you said a big pan. That's different. That's what you put your potatoes in, your big pan, don't you? Or your casserole or your stew.
That's a pot.
No, that's not a pot. That's a pan.
Anyway, pancakes coming up. It's Shrove Tuesday, pancakes for everyone, everywhere. It's the final day of Paris Fashion Week. Paris Fashion Week having gone all year, which includes shows from Louis Vuitton and Lacoste. The E-Crime and Cyber Security Conference is in London. The World Ocean Summit has started in Abu Dhabi. It's the World Congress on Women's Mental Health in Paris. And the Geneva Motor Show, that's a big one, is open to the press in Switzerland. In the football tonight, Spurs play Borussia Dortmund. 8 p.m, Channel 4, the Great British Celebrity Bake-Off tonight. It's Sandy, Noel and Paul and Prue with the first of 5 very special episodes for Stand Up to Cancer. Tonight's bakers are John Lithgow, a Paralympic champion Hannah Cockcroft, and comedians Russell Brand and John Richardson. The awards dues in London include the Midwifery Awards tonight and the Institute of Customer Service Awards. Movies, let's have a look. Movie Fest, Omaha Film Festival, and the Cinequest Film and Creative Festival beginning in San Jose. But do you know the way? Elaine Page, happy birthday.
Elaine Page on Sunday. And right now, my whiskers are twitching with excitement and I'm poised like Grisabella on a dustbin lid, ready to bring you 2 whole hours of the very best.
And you know, Elaine really likes a laugh. That's lovely, Elaine. Thanks very much. Thank you. That's lovely. Oh, look, here's Bobby Pryor. What you got?
Well, we may be flipping pancakes today, but Yorkshire pudding is apparently our favourite regional dish, followed by Cornish pasty and Bakewell tart. But stargazy pie and jellied eels don't come out so well. What's your favourite kind of regional dish?
Oh, that's a very good question. A Cornish pasty.
You like a Cornish pasty?
Yeah.
Talking of Yorkshire pudding, do you like those crispy round ones, or do you like those big, soggy, solid bits? Because I like a big square of Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, no, I've never had a square of Yorkshire pudding. A big round one, but it's got to be kind of soft in the middle and then crispy on the outsides where it's risen on the outer bit of the circle. I love a Yorkshire pudding. Yeah. Some people, some parts of the UK, they have Yorkshire pudding as a starter. Dish it up on its own, pour gravy right in the middle, and that is their starter. But my favourite regional, because you didn't get round to asking me, did you? Just moved on, is a Melton Mowbray pork pie.
Oh.
I like a pork pie.
Is it jelly though?
Well, it doesn't have to be too jelly.
It's a bit jelly, isn't it?
I don't like too much jelly in it, I must admit, but I do like a pork pie, Melton Mowbray.
Now, look, you're on the big show. We're on food later. In fact, soon, Shrove Tuesday pancakes. Brie Larson talking Captain Marvel later, international movie star. And award-winning journalist reporter Christiane Amanpour, host of CNN's international nightly news show.
I retired my red lipstick cause you said you didn't like it. I didn't wear my high heel shoes cause I couldn't be taller than you. I didn't wanna lose my friends, but now it's hard to even find what you wanted, ain't it? It's what you wanted. I thought I miss you, I thought it hurt me, thought I miss you, I thought I miss you, but I miss me more. I miss my own beat to my own snare drum. I miss me more. I miss my own sheets in the bed I made up. I forgot I had dreams, I forgot I had wings, forgot who I was before I ever kissed you. Yeah, I thought I miss you, but I miss me more. I put on my old records that I hid in the back of the closet and I turned them up to 10, and then I played them all again. I found my independence, can't believe I ever lost it. What you wanted, ain't it? It's what you wanted. I thought I missed you, I thought it hurt me, thought I missed you. Yeah, I thought I missed you, but I miss me more. I miss my own beat to my own snare drum. I miss me more. Miss my own sheets in the bed I made up. I forgot I had dreams, I forgot I had wings, forgot who I was before I ever kissed you. Yeah, I thought I missed you, but I miss me more. I thought I missed you, I thought it hurt me, and I'd wanna kiss you. I thought I miss you, but I miss me more. I miss my own beat to my own snare drum. I miss me more. I miss my own sheets in the bed I made up. I forgot I had dreams, I forgot I had wings, forgot who I was before I ever kissed you. And I thought I miss you, but I miss me more.
That's a great song. Miss Me More, Kelsey Ballerini. Hey Steve, can we have a pre-holiday shout out just on the M1 Heathrow bound for our trip to New York City? Cheers Michelle and Chris. And good show, Steve and team. Can you give a shout out to Colin and tell him it's about time to put the kettle on? Oh, very good idea indeed. Now, here's the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. First of all, to the Highlands, to the A87. Now, the latest, they did reopen it this morning between Bunloin, the A887 and Shield Bridge. So it is open, but police are directing traffic because they have to direct you round it. So it's partially blocked. The tanker is still there. They've got to clear up the diesel spillage before they can move the overturned tanker, but you can get past it. A1M southbound, down at junction 25, down at junction 23 for the M25. Beg your pardon, there was a breakdown on the exit Slit Road. That has now cleared out of the way. At the bottom of the M25, anti-clockwise, a lorry broke down at 6 Godstone to Clackett Lane services. So before 5 and the M26, it's cleared now, but it's had such a long queue behind it. It is still very slow on that stretch, but trust me, all lanes are open ahead of you. M3 southbound between 4 and 4A at Farnborough. We've got one lane closed with a breakdown. M4 eastbound, they were holding the traffic between 18 and 17 for Chippenham. Reopened now, everything is running really well. But finally, the M27 eastbound, 5 Southampton Airport and Eastleigh to 7, the A334. We've got a breakdown, so one lane is shut. So it was a little bit slow, but not too much to worry about. Another one, 40 minutes.
Cheers, Bobby.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
A lot of people sending me pictures of vegan pancakes. Looks very nice. Should we do some of that next? Pieces. An instrumental hit. 8-3 now. Plans to cap the costs of buying domestic goods such as TVs and fridges through rent-to-own shops have been confirmed by the city watchdog. The Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, will limit the interest that customers pay to no more than the product's cost. That's good. Hillary Clinton today has said that she's ruling out a second US presidential run in 2020. And it's time for pancakes now. So we got a recipe and we've consulted with experts. And this is what we've got. And so let's just have a look here. All right, I've got some stuff going on here. So, Bobby, what you got there?
You need 100 grams of plain flour, not self-raising flour.
Right.
You need 2 large eggs, 300 millilitres of milk, 1 tablespoon of sunflower or vegetable oil, plus a little bit extra for frying.
Then when you've got all that, you put the flour, eggs, milk, oil and a pinch of salt into a bowl or large jug. Whisk it all up into a smooth batter.
Hang on, I'm whisking it up. Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. There you go. Okay,
right, that's the eggs in.
Yeah.
You've whisked it into a smooth batter.
That's
then
right.
you put a frying pan on a medium heat and wipe it with some oiled kitchen paper.
I've got the frying pan on already.
Don't leave the kitchen paper in the frying pan, obviously throw it away. When the oil's hot, pour some of the batter in, creating a thin layer over the bottom of the pan. That's the whole bottom of the pan. Cook for around a minute each side until golden. If you're not confident enough to flip the pancakes, you can turn them using a spatula or a palette knife. But go on, give them a flip.
I'll give it a go. Well, it's not bad, is it?
It's all right.
It's good. Do that again. Try again. Oh, no, you see, you dropped that one. That's on the floor. Pick it up quickly, wipe it.
Give it another go. Somebody's still whisking.
And also, you can serve them with your flavoured topping, flavorlet.
Yeah. Lemon. Real lemon juice.
All right. That's better. All right, let's you have a taste.
Yeah. Oh, it's quite good.
No, it's not bad at all.
I need a bit of sugar, though. Pass the sugar.
I'm not a fan of the sugar. It's too crunchy. What I like is a bit of jam or even Marmite and cheese.
And the award for best acting in a radio programme
doesn't go to any of
goes
us.
to Bobby Pryor. We got Brie Larson on with us later talking about Captain Marvel, and award-winning journalist, reporter Christiane Amanpour, host of CNN's international nightly news show. Christiane Amanpour later.
This is CNN.
You're on the big show.
I'm not sitting with my head in my hands right now. I don't care where you've been. No, I ain't watching the clock, not getting my phone out. I won't drink myself to sleep. Oh, you don't get under my skin no more. No, it's gone, it's gone. I ain't thinking about you no more. I found a way to let you go, so you don't have to stay now. A broken mind, I came close, but you can't rip my heart out. I'm giving up, I'm giving up, I'll give you up. I found a way to let you go, it's gonna rip your heart out. Got your picture covering up the cracks on the wall, but the lines won't fade. I didn't think that I would be missing you at all. Maybe that was my mistake. Oh, you don't get under my skin no more. No, it's gone, it's gone. I ain't thinking about you no more. I found a way to let you go, so you don't have to stay now. A broken mind, I came close, but you can't
close, then you press delete. Calling her up, you don't wanna speak what you know. Oh, oh, oh. You see her by chance out on the street. You wanna hold her, console her. You can't find the right way to show. Oh, oh, oh. So you talk about the weather, you talk about your shoes. You're longing forever to tell her the truth. So don't wait up, go tell her now. Don't wait around. But you may never know how she's feeling. Know how she's feeling. Maybe she wants you, maybe she's shy, maybe your heart will always be blind to your love. Oh, oh. So go take the roses you left in the sink. Strike all your pulses, knock back a drink and say, don't wait up, go tell her now. Don't wait around. But you may never know how she's feeling. You've been learning all the little parts on the TV. You've been singing like a bitter star that could have been. Soon you'll be singing in a little bird Beverly. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. Killing me.
That's Tom O'Dell. Go tell her now. Someone's drunk all the evaporated milk. Direct from the can. Now, when we come back, the oldies chosen by Victoria Blaisley. Might be Blazy. Could be Blazy. Blazy, yeah. From West Horton in Bolton.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. The Tory peer, Lady Varsi, has accused the Conservative Party of institutional Islamophobia and turning a blind eye to prejudice. The Tory peer has criticised the party for reinstating a council candidate after he apologised for what she said were vile comments. Peter Lamb has now quit the party. Lady Varsi says action is needed to address the issue.
We have a deep-rooted problem of anti-Muslim comments, Islamophobic comments, racist comments that are being made right from the top, from members of parliament through to councillors, council candidates, members. We need to have what I suggested initially was an internal inquiry. I think it's now gone beyond that, and we need an independent inquiry.
A former Labour MP who was jailed for perverting the course of justice over a speeding fine has lost her appeal against the case. Labour says it will now support efforts to trigger a by-election in Peterborough, where Fiona Onasanya is currently representing constituents as an independent MP. The Prime Minister has ordered an urgent set of ministerial meetings to address knife crime. Earlier, the head of the Metropolitan Police, Cressida Dick, appeared to contradict Theresa May on the issue, saying a reduction in the number of police officers was clearly linked to an increase in violent crime. The Conservative MP Mike Penning, who's a former Justice Minister, wants to see better coordination in tackling the issue.
We need a national strategy of actually, like we've got to prevent with terrorism, to actually say this is too big an issue for our established 43 authorities to deal with. We need to come at this from a national point of view, like we've done with terrorism. And there are so many young people losing their lives here. If this was a terrorist attack, we'd do it differently.
Two major car companies have raised fresh concerns about the UK leaving the EU without a deal. BMW said it might have to end the production of Minis in Oxford and move its engine production from outside Birmingham to Austria. Toyota said a no-deal Brexit would make it far more complicated to build any new models in the UK. Shares in Debenhams have slumped after it issued a profit warning. The department store, which employs some 25,000 workers, is trying to restructure its business to secure its long-term future. More details from Emma Simpson.
This is the latest in a string of profit warnings from Debenhams. Last month it secured a £40 million financial lifeline to buy it some breathing space as it tries to refinance its debt and close up to 50 stores. In January, it said it was on track to deliver annual profits in the region of £8 million. But today, in an unscheduled update, it warned this expectation was no longer valid. It blamed weaker retail spending and higher financing costs.
And parts of the Berlin Wall are to go under the hammer, 30 years since it fell, symbolising the end of the Cold War and marking the reunification of Germany. 6 blocks of chipped and graffitied wall are to be auctioned in West Sussex next week. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3, our next at 4.
Thanks, Harvey.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. 88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2.
These are the non-stop oldies.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress. Now let me go. And I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress. Now let me go. 'Cause I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside.
These oldies are chosen by Victoria Blasey from West Horton in Bolton, but coincidentally, I have a little dedication which I was supposed to do for Joanne. It says, just listening to your show whilst travelling from the Midlands to Cartmel in the Lake District, etc., etc. And it says, maybe you could play Mr. Brightside if you have time. Well, there we are. Joanne, it's yours. It's good the way it all ties in. It's quite professional, really, isn't it? The non-stop oldies continue.
What's the sense in sharing this one and only life? Ending up just another lost and lonely wife. You count up the years and they will be filled with tears. Love only breaks up to start over again. You'll get the babies, but you won't have your man. While he's busy loving every woman that he can. Say I'm gonna leave 100 times a day. It's easier said than done when you just can't break away. Oh, young hearts, run free. They'll never be hung up like my man and me. My man and me. Ooh, young hearts, to yourself be true. Don't be no fool when love really don't love you. Don't love you. It's high time now, just one crack at life. Who wants to live it in trouble and strife? My mind must be free to learn all I can about me. I'm gonna love me for the rest of my days. Encourage the babies every time they sing. Self-preservation is what's really going on today. Say I'm gonna turn loose 1,000 times a day, but how can I turn loose when I just can't break away? Oh, young hearts, run free. They'll never be hung up like my man and me. You and me. Ooh, young hearts, to yourself be true. Don't be no fool when love really don't love you. Don't love you.
Kenny Staten, Young Hearts Run Free on the Non-Stop Oldies from BBC Radio 2. And these oldies chosen by Victoria Blasey from West Horton. I'm a 34-year-old mum of 2 children. Somebody tell the controller. Lily, who's 9, and William, who's 2. I'm married to Tim, who's a train driver. We met at work and I used to be a train conductor before I gave up my job to become a stay-at-home mum with William. I'm the chair of the PTFA at my daughter's school. So most of my spare time is taken up organising events for the children, such as movie nights, school discos and bingo evenings. Also help out in my local brownie troupe. Well, we love to travel as a family, and this year we're going to New York and the Caribbean. My love of music is varied. My choices are from a wide range of genres and eras, with each one evoking memories of growing up or major events in my life. My kids have both inherited my love of music, and my daughter accompanied me to her first ever concert at the O2 in London to see my favourite band, Jamiroquai, in 2016. We've been to see since then, Ed Sheeran, Ollie Murs and Little Mix, and we're going to see Rod Stewart later this summer. We've got Rod Stewart on the show, actually, in a few weeks. I hope you enjoy my oldies. That's from Victoria. We're loving them.
Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. But you're the key to my peace of mind.
trace. I'm mad. Oh, I found somebody who I can rely on. This is the return of the space cowboy interplanetary. Good vibes on. Say at the speed of Chiba. Oh, you and I go deeper. Maybe I'll have to get high to get by. Hey, I got that Chiba vibe. Everything is good, high and green. Say I'm red again, and I don't suppose I'm coming down. I can see clearly, so high in the sky. A man with psychedelic picture frames and happiness to share his eyes. He's glad, oh, that I found somebody who he can rely on. This is the return of the space cowboy interplanetary. Good vibes on. Say at the speed of Chiba. Oh, you and I got deeper. Hey, now maybe I'll have to get high just to get by. Hey, maybe I'm gonna have to get high. Hey, maybe I'm gonna have to get so high. Hey, so high, yeah. So high, yeah. You and I. Hey. Now this is the return of the space cowboy. Interplanetary. Good vibes on. Getting high. Oh, getting high. This is
Jamiroquai, Space Cowboy.
interplanetary. Good vibes on. This is the return of the space cowboy.
Oh, it's so nice to hear that again. That's brilliant. Victoria, great choices here. We're going to play the Proclaimers next. That's on Victoria's list here. Sunshine on Leith, which is a beautiful song. Always makes you cry, I know. As we do it, we'll just play a clip of them with us as we say to them, happy birthday.
Go back home, put on the slippers and pour a whiskey, and that's about it. That is my social life.
I think as far as us, music and performance is a compulsion. I think you have to do it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of performers are basically shy people.
My heart was broken. My heart was broken. Sorrow, 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 sorrow. My heart was broken. My heart was broken. You saw it. You claimed it, you touched it, you saved it. My tears are drying, my tears are drying. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My tears are drying. Tears are drying. Your beauty and kindness made tears clear my blindness. While I'm worth my room on this earth, I will be. Sunshine You touched it, you saved it, while I'm worth my room on this earth. I will be with you. While the chief with sunshine on leaf, I'll thank him for his work and you birth and my birth. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh my goodness, we're all in tears here. Proclaimers, Sunshine on Leith. These are the non-stops.
It's hit after hit, the non-stop oldies every day. Tuesday's grey and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Oh, Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late. Friday never hesitate. I don't care if Monday's black. Tuesday, Wednesday, hard to tell. Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday.
from London, this is Steve Wright in the afternoon. From Radio 2 in Great Britain. You can email us steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You can text 88291 and you can tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Those were the non-stop ollies, and we have this from Vic Blasey via Twitter. Thank you at BBC Radio 2 for playing my non-stops today. Loving the show as always. Well, thank you for them. Sending you a badge. All right, let's take a look at some news. Got some traffic coming up for you. The head of Toyota's European operations has warned that a no-deal Brexit threatens future investment at its UK factory near Derby. There is some link between falling police numbers and a rise in violent crime. Metropolitan Police Chief Cressida Dick has said the Commissioner was speaking a day after Prime Minister Theresa May said there was no direct correlation. Meanwhile, Home Secretary Sajid Javid has said that he will meet police chiefs to look at ways to combat violence. The Home Office has pledged to urgently coordinate meetings across government to accelerate support for local authorities and police as they tackle knife crime. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg's wealth has shrunk by 8.7 billion. That's dollars. That's 6.6 billion pounds in the past year, according to the latest billionaires list compiled by Forbes. And a few bits and bobs here. Hi, Steve. It's the gruesome twosome here. We're on the M25 heading to our last job of the day. Looking forward to having some pancakes tonight. Loving the show already. That's from Sean, I think. This says, earlier, yeah, I like the sound of your pancakes, but I've seen batter. Thank you, Lee. That's very good. Righty, son. Top tip for pancake batter. Whisk the eggs and flour first before adding milk, and you're guaranteed no lumps. Thank you, Rob in Hastings. Loving the show as always. I used to make apple and cinnamon pancakes with crispy bacon and maple syrup. They were a big hit with our B&B guests. Some liked a poached egg on top. Oh, yes, please. And that's from Ellen. And more coming up later.
Oh, hi, it's Jeremy Vine here. Steve, I'd like to do one of my unique, uncanny impressions.
Oh, they're brilliant. I love them.
Thank you so much. Now, here comes the late Frankie Howard.
Okay.
Oh, no, look, Mrs. Oh, no, here she comes. Oh, worries me. Oh. I know you don't have to tell me it's brilliant. It's even better when I'm dressed in a toga. Call me.
Doesn't get better than that. BBC Radio. And we're back with the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. A87 in the Highlands, still partially blocked between Bunloin, the A887 junction and Shield Bridge. Still doing the clean-up, but you can get past it. Now, the A702 is still closed because of that abnormal load that got stuck at the weekend. So it's closed from the M74 at junction 13, which is the Abington junction. That's where the big services are, and it's closed to Wandle. Now, they've got an official diversion route. It's going off at junction 12 onto the A70 towards Carstairs, then through Carnworth onto the A721 to rejoin the A702 north of Biggest. That whole stretch you can't use. You can get off at 13 to use the services, but you really need to take the diversion route, which is junction 12. M1 northbound 39 to 40 up towards Wakefield. Got a breakdown there. One lane is shut. M62 eastbound 21 to 22 at Rishworth Moor. Got a breakdown. One lane is closed. And the A515 between Buxton and Ashbourne is closed at Newhaven. There's accident investigation work between the A5012 down to the B5054. Then we've got the M6 southbound 4 to 3. Got a breakdown to Nuneaton. One lane is shut. A14 westbound from 1 Welford towards the M1 at the Catthorpe interchange. There's a breakdown, so take care. A little bit of a queue through there. M5 northbound is still recovering 5 to 4A. The M42 following that earlier lorry fire. Recovering quite well though. And then to the M3 southbound, breakdown 4 to 4A to Farnborough. One lane is shut. M27 eastbound, all lanes are open 5 to 7. And finally, if you're heading onto the M25, it's starting to get a little bit slow. 13 to 16 to the M40, all lanes are open though. Another one for you, 25 minutes.
Rain across the UK except for Scotland tonight, where there'll be patchy frost. Currently, it's 11 Celsius. I don't believe that. In Reading in Berkshire, overnight low 2 Celsius in Fort William. 26 minutes to 4. Moments from now, we'll talk to award-winning journalist reporter Christiane Amanpour.
I don't want another night of trying to find another you, another rock bottom. I don't want to wear another mini dress to impress, but potential problem. I don't wanna spend the night at someone's place to fill the space that you used to walk in. I don't want another number in my phone, someone to hold at 3 in the morning. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I don't want somebody brand new. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I guess I had to leave, had to leave, had to leave you. Just to need you. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I know I'm the one who ruined everything and made you think that it was all your fault. And I know the story's only just a word, and when it hurts, it isn't that simple. But I know that if you look me in the eyes, you can't deny that we're something different. And I know I'm done looking for a kiss on someone's lips to know that I miss you. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I don't want somebody brand new. I only want you. I only want you, yeah. I guess I had to leave, had to leave, had to leave you. Just to need you. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you. I only want you, I don't want another night of trying to find another you, another rock bottom. I don't want to wear another mini dress to impress a potential problem. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you.
Yeah, that's new. Tattoo from Rita Ora, Only One You. Now we got 23 to 4. Shout out to all the Greenfields boys coming back from tree planting in Cambridgeshire. You got it. Good work.
BBC Radio 2 is celebrating the 80th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz with an incredible night of live music. An award-winning cast performs songs from the classic film, accompanied by the BBC Concert Orchestra at the Hackney Empire in London on Friday the 22nd of March. Presented by Warwick Davis. Celebrating the 80th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz. To find out how to buy your tickets, go to the BBC Radio 2 website.
Wow, thank you. This is Radio 2. Christiane Amanpour, CBA for the day. Oh my goodness, how nice to meet you. Now here's the thing, Christiane. You see somebody on CNN or on television for years and years and years, and you think, how come I haven't met them yet? And I adore you and I adore your work. How are you?
I'm really well, and how lovely to hear you say that. It doesn't happen often.
Did you like the applause, by the way?
I did. You saw me smiling. I enjoyed it.
I feel like I've met you in every hotel I've ever stayed in around the world.
And we don't actually want to, take that conversation further.
But you know what I mean.
I certainly do. Everybody says that. I go to bed with you. I wake up with you.
Yeah. Christiane Amanpour, CBE, is an award-winning journalist and television host. She's the chief international anchor for CNN and host of CNN International's nightly interview program Amanpour. She's also host of Amanpour and Company on PBS in America. Amanpour is CNN International's flagship global affairs interview program. It's broadcast from London with journalists including Walter Isaacson, Michelle Martin and Alicia Menendez reporting from New York City. I've seen you do so many things. How did you get started?
Well, I got started because my life got turned upside down in the Iranian Revolution of 1979. I'm half Iranian, half English. I was brought up there, although I was educated for several years in the UK. But when the revolution happened, my whole paradigm shifted, obviously. It was a gigantic political earthquake. And as you've seen, we're still feeling the tremors of that Islamic revolution and everything that's happened since. But for me personally, it meant that I could not anymore rely on my parents, on, life as I knew it. But I didn't get good enough grades in my A-levels to go to medical school. And I was wandering around sort of in the wilderness. And then this revolution happened, and I was in Iran during the whole year of the build-up to the revolution, and that is what focused me. And I said, look, I want to tell those stories to the world. That's what I want to do. And I saw the photography, and I saw how it was being reported. And even though it was happening to me and to my family and to my kind, if you like, I was still massively interested. So I said to myself, okay, now you got to get serious. You're going to go to the United States of America because that's where you can get ahead if you're willing to do the hard work, if you have a dream and a passion. The whole American dream I thought was mine, and I got it. I went to university, I graduated, I got my internships, and then I joined CNN at the very, very, very bottom. I mean, we're talking basement level bottom in 1983 when it was still a startup.
Good grief. I didn't know that. I figured you got to CNN through newspapers, etc. But you were straight in there. So when did you find yourself in the field, out there as a reporter?
Really, the first significant time was in the first Gulf War, because I joined as a desk assistant, which doesn't sound terribly glamorous, and it wasn't. I did a lot of bringing coffee to my boss, who, by the way, was a woman, and I look back and she wasn't a very encouraging woman. I mean, she didn't like my ambition.
Really?
So I spent quite a lot of time in tears. I wouldn't let them see it, but I was just determined to push forward. So I would come in on the weekends and I would beg, steal or borrow experience. I became a writer for the anchors, and then I became a producer in-house. And then I sort of did the whole dramatic, I'm going to quit. I have to go to New York. I have to find myself. Please don't let me quit. But then they did. They kept me.
Good.
Yeah. So I love that story because it just goes to show, especially for young people who might be listening, it really is about having a dream, being willing to do whatever it takes within the bounds of professionalism, obviously, to get ahead, and not to worry about the knocks that you're going to get. I think so many people today are afraid of failure. They get very anxious if they don't immediately succeed or if their path doesn't look rose petals strewn. And I just had so much fun, even stumbling over the roadblocks and the obstacles, because when I got to where I was going, I was just so thrilled.
And do you see yourself as a trailblazer? Because as you say, when you started out, not necessarily easy for women to get ahead.
It wasn't that easy, and particularly in my field, which was war and conflict and crisis and all that.
Christiane Amanpour is with us, and before we take the break, let's just have a listen to a clip of a recent interview that you did with Spike Lee.
Again, you've reflected on the state of Virginia and history, but what about your film? I mean, you did a film about this all those years ago, 2000, right?
Right.
And is anybody listening? How does this stuff happen today?
Because it never went away.
We're back with Christiane Amanpour in just a moment.
Teasing me, so you're blue, but I can't take a chance on a
8:45 in Great Britain. The number one radio station in the UK is BBC Radio 2.
Living on free food tickets, wanting the milk from a hole in the roof where the rain came through. What can you do? Tears from your little sister, crying because she doesn't have a dress without a patch for the party to go. Oh, but you know, she get by, cause she's living in the love of the common people. Smiles through the heart of a family man. That is gonna buy her a drink to cling to. Mama's gonna love her just as much as she can, and she can. It's a good thing you don't have bus fare. It would fall through the hole in your pocket and you lose it in the snow on the ground. You gotta walk in the town to find a job, trying to keep your hands warm. But the hole in the shoe let the snow come through and chills it to the bone. So you better go home where it's warm, so you can live in the love of the common people. Smiles through the heart of the family man. God is gonna buy you a drink to cling to. Mama's gonna love it just as much as she can, and she can. And the fit and the chill stay away. Take them in stride, the family crowd. You know that faith is your foundation. Oh, let the love and the warm conversation, but don't forget to pray. Just make it strong where you belong, so you can live in the love of the common people. Smiles through the heart of a family man. God is gonna buy you a dream to cling to. Mama's gonna love it just as much as she can, and she can.
Legendary TV news anchor and reporter from CNN, Christiane Amanpour, is with us. Not only is she a news anchor, but she's also been a reporter all of her professional life. And I was wondering, what's the most dangerous situation you found yourself in?
I would say for sure Bosnia, because Bosnia, first of all, it was a war of an army, because it was the Bosnian Serb army backed up by the Yugoslav army. So it wasn't just a bunch of ragtag militias. And they were arrayed on the hills around Sarajevo, where we were reporting on the civilian siege. Therefore, we were in that valley with the civilians, and we were not immune to the shelling and the sniping. And Bosnia was the first war in all time where journalists were deliberately targeted.
You're one of those people, though, Christiane, that you actually head for the danger.
In fact, I mean, even more sort of blatantly, I remember going over to wherever it was, the staging point for the second Iraq War, the 2003.
Right.
And you get to the airport and BA has a paper basically advising people not to go there. And I'm saying, well, this is the story of our lives. When the advisories come not to go places because they're unsafe for whatever reason, we go there instead of going back.
Yeah.
And that's the DNA of a foreign correspondent, of a journalist, frankly. We have to be willing to be people's eyes and ears in the field.
What about your evening programme that you're doing now? You find yourself in London. What's the news agenda for you?
I feel a little bit like a fish out of water in the studio. I really believe, and I still call myself a correspondent, a reporter in the field. And so my sort of vanity, if you like, is to say that my experience that I learned over more than 20 years of being a field correspondent, I'm bringing into the studio so that it's not just a transplanted body in a studio having sort of
But do you miss
empty
being out there? Come on.
I do. I've just come back from Vietnam covering the Trump-Kim Jong-un summit. And I also just had the most amazing experience doing a 6-part series completely outside my comfort zone and outside my experience.
Sex.
Yes, there you go.
Sex and love.
Sex and love around the world. Who would have thought it?
And that's just recently transferred to Netflix, I understand.
You understand correctly, and it's been on Netflix, and it's trended, I was told, over a period of time.
Oh, it's trending big time.
Yeah.
It's on my list to watch.
Whatever that means, yeah. I discovered a whole new audience.
Yeah.
I mean, people come up to me, hey, I love you. And I'm thinking they're going to say my Ahmadinejad interview or my interview with Nicolas Maduro. Nope. Sex and love around the world. So I thought, that's good. I'm
But I'm
reaching young
guessing you
people.
enjoy doing different things and trying.
I really do.
All right, now what about interviewing bad guys? I think I probably saw you on with Mugabe at some point.
You did.
So you're sitting there and you're one-on-one, as you say. no matter who it might be. I mean, that's just an example. What justifies that in your head?
To actually sit down with them?
With a bad guy?
Yes, because I think you absolutely have to. You can't just talk to the choir. You can't just preach in the echo chamber. You absolutely have to go out and interview everybody who you can. And actually, it's much more attractive to get one of the difficult to get bad guys, so to speak, because they're very hard to pin down. And if you're a reporter like me and you've seen what they have done to their people or to the world or to their neighborhood or whatever it might be, you really want to know why and you want to hold them to account. So I guess in sum, you have to hold these people to account. And our viewers, listeners, readers, no matter what platform we're on, expect us to do that. They expect us to use this platform not just as a perch to prove oneself, but to use it to hold power accountable. And I'm very, very conscious of that. And I know that I have a massive responsibility because of the power of this platform and the power of this profession.
I've got a final question. It's a light question. I think I might have seen you in a movie.
Or two.
Yeah, or two. And I think you were also in Gilmore Girls.
I was.
So, what's your next movie going to be?
You know, none. I've called a moratorium on that. I'm so bad as an actress.
Okay, Christiane Amanpour is quitting the movies. She's quitting the movies. There'll be no Oscars, nothing like that. You can see Amanpour, the news program.
Except for a documentary.
Oh, okay. So exactly, yeah, okay. Thrown in at the last minute. You can see Amanpour, the news program, weeknights from 6 p.m. on CNN, and of course at different times around the planet, and all of that. Christiane Amanpour, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Thanks for coming.
It's true, pink and blue. I can share your situation. Keeping hold on our emotions, they will only make us cry. And you go, I know, but you know. It ain't so serious anyway. When the clouds arrive, we'll live on ocean drive. Don't know why it's so blue. The sun's gonna shine on everything you do. The sky's so blue. The sun's gonna shine on everything you do. We left you black and blue without a word of explanation. And he took your love for granted, and he left you high and dry. You know, someday, well, you wonder what you see in him anyway. When that day arrives, we'll live on ocean drive. Don't know why it's so blue. The sun's gonna shine on everything you do. The sky's so blue. The sun's gonna shine on everything you do.
Here's the lineup for today. Sarah Cox, of course, at 5. Joe Wiley at 7. Jazz Show with Jamie Cullum at 9. Then it's Trev, Rhythm Nation at 10. OJ Borge at midnight. Then Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davies. Right Right now, at just after 5 to 4, it's Bobby Pryor.
Steve, thank you. First of all, Highlands A87, partially blocked still between Bunloin and Shielbridge, but you can get through. A702 at Wandle is still closed with this abnormal load that's stuck between Wandle and the M74 at Junction 13. That's the Abington turn-off. There is a sign diversion from Junction 12, but you can still use the services at Junction 13. M1 northbound 39 to 40 up to Wakefield, got a breakdown there. M62 eastbound breakdown 21 to 22. Milne Road to Rishworth Moor, one lane is still shut. A515 between Ashbourne and Buxton is still closed at Newhaven for investigation work. And to the M6 southbound breakdown at 12 for Gailey. M6 southbound breakdown 4 and 3 to Nuneaton, one lane is shut. A14 westbound 1 to the M1 at Catthorpe interchange, all lanes are open. And then the A1M 7 to 8 Stevenage south to the Hitchin turn off. They are holding the traffic both ways. They are moving horses from one broken down horse box one to another one. And then finally to the M3 southbound, still got a breakdown past 4 for Camberley, but it's not causing too much of a queue. Another one for you, half an hour.
Thank you, Bobby. Bob Marley and the Wailers. 3 Little Birds. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon from Radio 2. In the showbiz cuts, we've got Brian Adams and Terry Hall and Stella McCartney. Well, there's Tim, there's Bobby, there's Harv, there's Shabnam on sport, and next hour, the socials, factoids, and Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. In the United Kingdom, across the planet. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app on digital radio, 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. The most senior police officer in Britain, Cressida Dick, has said there's a link between the violent crime occurring in Britain and cuts in police numbers. The Metropolitan Police Commissioner's comments appeared to contradict what the Prime Minister said yesterday, when Theresa May stated that there was no direct correlation between the two. David Jamieson is the Police and Crime Commissioner for the West Midlands.
Over the last week or so, we've recovered 80 knives from stop and search. But we have reduced very much stop and search. It's much more intelligence-led. It's a vital tool for the police, but it's a tool that has to be used sensibly and properly. Otherwise, it can cause more problems than it solves.
The Conservative peer Lady Varsi has said that the party has a deep-rooted problem with Islamophobia. She says it was wrong to reinstate a Tory council candidate from Essex who made negative comments about Islam on social media in 2015. Peter Lamb has now resigned from the party. The Equalities and Human Rights Commission is to investigate complaints of anti-Semitism made against the Labour Party. A dossier of hundreds of complaints has been submitted by the Jewish Labour movement. A man in Britain has become the second person in the world to be cleared of HIV after receiving a bone marrow transplant. Doctors said the man received bone marrow stem cells almost 3 years ago from a donor with a rare genetic mutation that resists HIV infection. They say he's shown no sign of the virus in more than 18 months, despite coming off antiretroviral drugs. Professor Ravindra Gupta led a team of doctors who treated the man.
The mortality associated with the transplant is significant, but it does open the door to understanding whether we can use gene therapy approaches to scale this approach to large numbers of people.
BMW and Toyota have issued fresh warnings that a no-deal Brexit would adversely affect their car production in the UK. The Japanese car maker said that a failure to sign off a withdrawal agreement would be a breach of trust, while BMW have expressed concerns about how it could impact their supply chain and sales. Here's our business correspondent, John T. Bloom.
Today at the Geneva Motor Show, BMW warned that it might even consider ending production of the Mini in Oxford and also move some of its engine production from its Hams Hall factory outside Birmingham to Austria. The two plants employ more than 5,500 people directly in the UK and many more indirectly through their huge supply chains. While the head of Toyota's European operations warned that a no-deal Brexit would be terrible and make it extremely complicated for the Japanese car giant to build any new models in the UK.
And a bill will be debated in Parliament that aims to end gender-based pricing. The Liberal Democrat MP Christine Amanpour says women have paid a so-called pink tax, higher prices for products like razors or deodorant for years. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4 and next at 5.
Hey, thank you, Harvey. Sport now, Shadnam Eunice Jewell.
Thank you, Steve. Chelsea have appealed against FIFA's decision to ban them from signing players in the next two transfer windows. It's after an investigation into the club signing of foreign under-18 players found breaches in 29 cases out of 92. Maurizio Pochettino says Tottenham need help from English football bosses after his side were given 1 day fewer to prepare for their Champions League last 16 second leg tie than their host Borussia Dortmund. Spurs take a 3-0 lead into tonight's match in Germany. Ospreys chairman Mike James has resigned over what he's called catastrophic mismanagement by the Welsh Rugby Union. He's referring to plans to merge Ospreys and Scarlets and create a new team in North Wales as part of a regional rugby revamp. While Grand Slam chasing Wales have recalled Ospreys lock Adam Beard in the only change to their starting team to face Scotland in the Six Nations on Saturday. Gareth Anscombe continues at fly half with Dan Biggar on the bench. And British cyclist Adam Yates says he's basing his season around the Tour de France. The Middleton Scott rider wants to try and better his fourth place finish in 2016.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Shabnam. Shabnam returns with Sarah Cox right after 5.
88 to 91 FM.
Big show on the air.
BBC Radio 2.
I just wanna go back to 1999. Took a ride to my old neighborhood. I just wanna go back. Sing hit me baby one more time. Wanna go back, wanna go. Yeah, I just wanna go back. Nike ass all that. CD, oh Mercedes. Drive around listening to Shady like oh. Never under pressure. Those days it was so much better. Feeling cool in my youth, relaxing, no money, no problem. It was easy back then. Wish that we could go back in time. Got memories
young. My room singing Michael Jackson. Never under pressure. Those days it was so much better. Feeling cool in my youth, I'm asking, does anyone remember how we did it back then? Oh, wish that we could go back in time. Got memories. Oh, maybe we could do it tonight, tonight, tonight. I just wanna go back to 1999. Take a ride to my old neighborhood. I just wanna go back. Sing hit me baby one more time. Wanna go back, wanna go back to where we came from. Playing air guitar on the roof, in the kitchen up on the table, like we had a beautiful view. I wanna go, I just wanna go back to 1999. Back to 1999. I know those days are over.
Just over 72 hours. I know. Before serious jocking with no G. It's a phenomenon.
He's right there, right there. I'm right there, right there.
Charlie XCS, Troy Sivan, 1999. We love it. Well, I should do. I picked it. Can you say hello to James Jones? Yeah, hello, James. Good show, Steve. Give a big shout out to Big Mick on his break at the post office in Sheffield. Great tunes. It's like you've got a hot wire into my memories. That's Kate in Sheffield. Hello, Kate. No. Rachel, Stewart and Henry are travelling from Keswick back home to Rotherham. We love listening to your little show. Thank you very much.
Song closing.
I know.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Hurry! You've not got long left. Entry closes in 3 days.
If you want to be at the 500 words grand final at Windsor Castle, then you'd better get your story submitted.
It's Radio 2's short story writing competition for kids. And this year, there are some awesome prizes.
So, if you're eking towards the end, check out the website for loads of help.
Yes!
I did not see that coming.
Radio 2's 500 words.
Entry closes Friday night at 7.
Find out how to submit your story.
Just search for 500 words.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby, I know it. You lost that love feeling. Oh, that love feeling. You lost that love feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach for you. Girl, you're starting to criticize little things I do. It makes me just feel like crying. 'Cause baby, something beautiful about you. You lost that love feeling. Oh, that love feeling. You lost that love feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah. We had a love
hopeless production on that, isn't it? They should have made it bigger. That's brilliant. You've lost that loving feeling, both the No G, the Righteous Brothers. Now in the showbiz, Joe Bro are back and they're doing a bros. This is the Jonas Brothers. Kevin, Nick and Joe Jonas are the subject of a documentary that followed them and went behind the scenes as they made their first new music for 6 years. It'll be on Amazon, but no release date has yet been announced. The BBC, oh, I love them, has confirmed that Call the Midwife has been renewed for 2 more series. Series 9 will start filming soon. It'll be followed by another 2 series of 8 episodes and Christmas specials also, meaning it will now be on the air until at least 2022. In the socials today, hashtag Pancake Day, of course, is trending on Twitter. Harry tweets a simple plate of bacon, pancakes and maple syrup. That is the perfect lunch. Ursula tweets, can't believe it's Pancake Tuesday already. It really crept up on me. See what they did. Hashtag Pancake Day. And Lucy tweets, completely treated myself this hashtag Pancake Day. Listen to this. Absolutely no cholesterol whatsoever. Chocolate ice cream, toffee sauce, strawberries and whipped cream. The best, it says. Pancakes are also trending on Google as people look for a recipe. Well, you should have been listening earlier. We did the whole thing. Bryan Adams has been chatting about his new album, Shine a Light, in his current UK tour. Here's Bryan discussing the inspiration for the name of the album.
Last summer, I've been in New York, working and living there, creating this musical for Pretty Woman, which is coming to London in 2020. And I was sort of putting ideas aside for my own album, and this is one of them. It was at a time when both my parents ended up in the hospital, and I thought I was going to lose both of them. And I was just trying to write an idea that was sort of a tribute to them. And I thought the idea of shine light everywhere you go.
The brilliant Bryan Adams. Terry Hall from The Specials has been talking to Front Row over on Radio 4. The new Specials album, Encore, is the first new music that Terry's done with them for years. Terry said it was all a bit of a nightmare back in 1981 when it started to fall apart.
It's really good, but we knew it was going to end. As we were recording it, it was bizarre. It took about 8 months to record, and I don't think there were more than 2 of us in the studio at any point. And
what, because it became so fractured?
Yeah, those aren't good signs, really. And it finished up with me in a living room in Tottenham singing Ghost Town. It was all over the place.
Terry Hall. And we mentioned earlier that, of course, it's the final day of Paris Fashion Week again. They always get the celebs there, and Stella McCartney had a very special guest on her show.
Oprah is the one that, like, I can't even say her name without, I mean, I don't know what she does to me, and she's just mind-blowing, isn't she? She gives me goosebumps. And a couple of days ago, I was like, oh, I just thought about you. And she said, oh, guess what? I'm going to surprise you and come to the show. And all the blood drained from my body. And I was like, in my fitting, I was like, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, I'm not going to tell one person because this is too much for me. And there she was.
Yeah. C2C. The Country Fest, of course. Kicks off on Friday of this week, and we thought, well, we're going a little bit country over the next few days ourselves. So we've got a couple of favourites here. First up, Brad Paisley, Letter to Me, and then Chesney.
If I could write a letter to me and send it back in time to myself at 17, first I'd prove it's me by saying, look under your bed. There's a Skull can and a Playboy no one else would know yet. And then I'd say I know it's tough when you break up after 7 months. And yeah, I know you really liked her, and it just don't seem fair. But all I can say is pain like that is fast and it's rare. So much going for you, going right, but I know at 17 it's hard to see past Friday night. She wasn't right for you, and still you feel like there's a knife sticking out of your back, and you're wondering if you'll survive, but you'll make it through this and you'll see you're still around stop sign at Tomlinson and 8th. Always stop completely. Well, don't just tap your brakes. And when you get a date with Bridget, make sure the tank is full. On second thought, forget it. That one turns out kinda cool. Each and every time you have a fight, just assume you're wrong and Dad is right. And you should really thank Miss Brinkman. She spends so much extra time. It's like she sees the diamond underneath, and she's polishing you till you shine. And oh, you got so much going for you, going right. But I know at 17 it's hard to see past Friday night. Tonight's the bonfire rally, but you're staying home instead. Because if you fail algebra, Mom and Dad will kill you dead. But trust me, you'll squeak by and get a C. And you're still around to write this letter to me. But you got so much up ahead. You'll make new friends, and you should see your kids and wife. And I didn't by saying have no fear. These are nowhere near the best years of your life. I guess I'll see you in the mirror when you're a grown man. P.S. Go hug Aunt Rita every chance you can. And oh, you got so much going for you, going right. But I know at 17 it's hard to see past Friday night. I wish you'd study Spanish. I wish you'd take a typing class. I wish you wouldn't worry and let it be. Hey, I'd say have a little faith and you'll see. If I could write a letter to me, turned on the evening news, saw an old man being interviewed, turning 102 today. They asked him what's the secret to life. He looked up from his old pipe, laughed and said, all I can say is don't blink. Just like that, you're 6 years old and you take a nap and you wake up and you're 25. Then your high school sweetheart becomes your wife. Don't blink, you just might miss your babies growing like mine did, turning into moms and dads. Next thing you know, you better have 50 years as they're in bed, and you pray and God takes you instead. Trust me, friend, 100 years goes faster than you think. So don't blink. Well, I was glued to my TV when it looked like you looked at me and said, best start putting first things first. Cause when your hourglass runs out of sand, you can't flip it over and start again. Take every breath God gives you for what it's worth. Don't blink, Just like that, you're 6 years old and you take a nap and you wake up and you're 25. Then your high school sweetheart becomes your wife. Don't blink, you just might miss your babies growing like mine did, turning into moms and dads. Next thing you know, you better have 50 years is there and there, and you pray and God takes you instead. Trust me, friend, 100 years goes faster than you think, so don't blink. So I've been trying to slow it down, I've been trying to take it easy in this here today, gone tomorrow world we're living in. So don't blink, just like that, you're 6 years old and you take a nap and you wake up and you're 25. Then your high school sweetheart becomes your wife. Don't blink, you just might miss your babies growing like mine did, turning into moms and dads. Next thing you know, you better have 50 years is there in bed, and you pray and God takes you instead. Trust me, friend, 100 years goes faster than you think, so don't blink. No, don't.
Yeah, 4:24. First up, you heard Letter to Me, Brad Paisley. There's Kenny Chesney, Don't Blink. Yeah.
Life goes faster than you think, so don't blink.
Thank you. It's the UK's biggest celebration of country music, and we're giving you front row seats for London's first headline act at this year's Country to Country Festival.
Hosted by Bob Harris and Balin Leonard.
It's all country.
Performing live.
Cam, Chase Rice,
We were raised on the radio.
Brett Eldridge, and Keith Urban.
The Country to Country Festival. Live from London.
Friday night from 8 on BBC Radio 2.
Hey, Brother B. Thank you. We're all over it.
88 and 91 FM. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
Let's take a look at some stuff that we didn't do earlier on. How often do you eat dinner with your family? Tim Smith.
Oh, 2 or 3 nights a week, I would say. I'm not always with them every night, and then sometimes part of my family are away doing other things. So, yeah, a couple of times, 3 times a week.
I'm a bit like him, but yeah, a couple of times a week. We kind of get together about 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
That's our kind of get together 2 hours time.
Yeah. Well, a recent survey found that 40% of folk that have families living with them eat dinner together. Only 40%. Only 3 or fewer times a week, with 10% never eating dinner together at all. And of course, many people, of course, will be buried in their phone whilst they're eating.
So what's the point of sitting down all together and eating together if you're not actually going to make eye contact and, heaven forbid, talk to one another?
I think that's changed. I think there are a lot of families that actually put conditions on that, going, look, we're sitting at the table, even if it's once a week, phones away, we're going to catch up.
I hope so, yeah. I mean, I don't want to be an old bloke about this, but I think it is important to talk to your family once in a while.
Yeah, it is, but there's nothing wrong with sitting down and having it on your lap watching television. I'm sorry, that's one of life's great pleasures.
Yeah, sit down and talk, but not too often.
No.
Blokes, if you want your first date to go well, make sure you aren't making any of these fashion mistakes that women hate. And I am the love songs guy, so, I'm an expert in this kind of thing, as you can see.
Cap sleeve T-shirts okay?
No. Wrinkled clothes, socks and sandals. Baggy clothes, dressing too young for your age, Tim. And super tight shirts. That's for the guys, and we'll do the girls at another time, I think.
Okay, good.
What to do now? Let's have a look at BBC Sounds, if we may, with the reminder that Radio 2's 500-word short story writing competition for kids closes this Friday. And Zoe had Evan on The Breakfast Show this morning. Evan was a gold winner in last year's competition. And here he is with his advice for anyone entering this year.
make sure it's not too boring, and make sure you go quite funny, not too mad with what.
Okay, they're good tips. I love it. Not boring, quite funny, and not too mad. What was the best thing that happened to you after you won gold at 500 words, Evan?
Well, going to tea with the mayor.
Tea with the mayor? Wow.
And I wore his chain.
No. And you wore the chain. Was it heavy, the mayor's chain?
Yeah.
Very heavy indeed. Evan, you're an absolute superstar.
He really is.
BBC Sounds.
And here's the 500 words information you need. The deadline for entries is 7 o'clock on Friday night. That's 7 p.m. this Friday, the 8th of March. So get the children you know to get their stories finished and submitted. Don't leave it till the last minute.
Also on BBC Sounds app, you can catch up on what Chris Stark has been doing ahead of Radio 1's Lolathon with Scott Mills for Comic Relief. Chris is travelling up and down the country gathering jokes to put in a joke book for their 24-hour Radio 1 comedy takeover. The Lolathon starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon and runs through until 1 p.m. on Thursday. Here's a joke Chris got from a listener this morning.
And so people have been coming to you with good stuff?
Yeah, we got loads. So I'm in a cafe and I'm here with Ed. Ed, you've got a joke that you're giving us for the Lolathon tomorrow.
How much does a hipster weigh? And Instagram.
Very good. Yes, excellent. We like it. That's going into it. Yeah, we like
That's
it.
very good. That's all on the BBC Sounds app. Download it for free and get all the details at bbc.co.uk/BBC Sounds.
BBC Sounds.
Same eyes, complexion, no love or affection. Same time, same place. But you don't recognize my face. I'm mad, you're crazy. Treat me like your baby. No change at all. Yeah, I've been through some phases and they've only tainted my view. We got similar faces, but I don't feel nothing like you. I'm not waiting for you to cure, you to heal me. I'm not waiting for your love, you can keep it. I'm not waiting for you to come back, for you to let me down like that. I'm not waiting for you to cure, I don't need it. Grew harder, found laughter, found peace in all the cracks of disaster. I happened, I matter. No, you couldn't manage. You saw me as baggage, you dead weight. Now the tables are turning, our bridges are burning. It's too late. Though the tears are still coming, now I found the courage. There's no hate. I'm not waiting for you to cure, you to heal me. I'm not waiting for your love, you can keep it. I'm not waiting for you to come back, for you to let me down like that. I'm not waiting for you to cure, I don't need it. Taking me back to the way we were. 'Cause of you I know what I deserve. Always the cause when I lost my nerve. No more. I'm not waiting for you to cure, you to heal me. I'm not waiting for your love, you can keep it. I'm not waiting for you to cure, you to heal me. I'm not waiting for your love, you can keep it. I'm not waiting for you to come back, for you to let me down like that. I'm not waiting for you to cure, I don't need it.
4:31 in Great Britain. There's Grace Carter and Heal Me. This really makes it worth doing the job here. This is a great thing that we got on Twitter today. And it says, a huge thank you for helping me get through my MRI scan yesterday. Whilst in the machine, I asked for Radio 2 to be played on the headphones whilst I had a 40-minute procedure. Wow. And I hope you're okay. Thank you very much for that. That is from, I guess, actually, we don't have a name here. I think it's Heather. It's Heather. Yes, it's a tweet, so I haven't got the full name. But anyway, that's great.
BBC Radio 2.
All right, here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. Festival to the Highlands, no change for the 87. You can get through there, but still partially blocked by that overturned tanker and fuel spillage between Bunloin and Shieldbridge. A702, now it is still closed. This is following the weekend problems between Wandle and the M74 at Junction 13. You can still get to the services at Junction 13 for Abington. What you can't do is get onto the A702 and take this route to Edinburgh. There is a signed diversion from Junction 12, which will bring you out north of Biggar, right at the A721 junction. The M1 northbound 39 at Wakefield, that breakdown's now cleared. M62 eastbound 21 to 22 at Rishworth Moor. Again, the breakdown's gone. A515 between Ashbourne and Buxton, both ways still closed at Newhaven. Investigation work continues through there following this morning's accident. M6 northbound 8 to 9. Got an accident towards Wednesbury now. One lane is shut. M6 southbound breaking down car at 12 for Gailey is still there. One lane is shut. But the breakdown on the M6 heading south 4 to 3 at Nuneaton, that's now cleared out of the way. A1M 7 to 8. They were holding the traffic to move some horses. Horses are safely away. All lanes are open and traffic's on the move. The M25 across the top, 25 to 26 at Waltham Abbey. Accident there and one lane is shut. And to the M20 finally, eastbound, so coastbound, 4 to 5 in the roadworks. We had an accident between Leybourne and Aylesford. It's cleared out of the roadworks now, but it's still extra slow. Back with another one for you, 25 minutes.
Thank you to Bobster, Steve. Me, Leona and Elliot are on our way to a 21 Pilots concert in Manchester. Was wondering if you could give us a shout out. Of course I can. Hello, Leona, Wesley and Elliot. That's it. Okay, I used to think, Captain Marvel, I thought that was all about dried milk.
Wouldn't mean a thing if I wasn't coming home.
It isn't. Talk to Brie Larson soon.
There's a dream I had. My head said, oh, you're
Oh, look, we're on the ball.
You're my heart, and you said I must go. You gave to me the chance to wander free, to learn the truth. There's just no place like home. Every road leads back to you. Every little thing I do. Every time I think I've lost my way and I just can't make it through the madness, I can see you shine like a guiding light, showing me the truth. It wouldn't mean a thing if I wasn't coming home to you. Coming home, home. It wouldn't mean a thing if I wasn't coming home to you. So time moves on, and everywhere I've gone reminds me of that question I don't ask. The things I've seen have colored all my dreams, but chasing after rainbows couldn't last. Every road leads back to you. Every little thing I do. Every time I think I've lost my way and I just can't make it through the madness, I can see you shine like a guiding light, showing me the truth. It wouldn't mean a thing if I wasn't coming home to you. Every road leads back to you. Every little thing I do. Every time I think I've lost my way and I just can't make it through the madness, I can see you shine like a guiding light, showing me the truth. It wouldn't mean a thing if I wasn't coming home to you. Every road leads back to you. Every little thing I do.
I love that song. That's Michael Ball, Home to You. He wrote it too.
I've lost my way and I just can't make it through.
If you need a shout out, it's steve.wright at bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, on with us soon.
Home to you. Coming home,
child, Johnny Depp was allergic to chocolate, and Harry Styles and Justin Bieber can both juggle. Now, here's Bobby.
The Romans are apparently accredited with giving us pie, but also the ancient Egyptians, that's around 2500 BC, are also known to have eaten pies with ground oats or wheat wrapped around a filling of honey or fig. But also fruit pies came in the Tudor times, and a cherry pie was first served to Queen Elizabeth I in the late 16th century.
Oh, that's fascinating, all of that. It's like a history lesson, isn't it?
It's exactly like a history lesson. Yeah, thank you, Bobby.
Through pies.
The Empire State Building took 1 year and 45 days to build, or around 7 million man or woman hours. To this day, that is a record for a skyscraper of that height.
Yeah, if you go to bookshops, you can find books on how they built it and everything. You can see the guys up there. It was mainly guys, I have to say, right on the ledge there.
Yeah, it was mainly guys. And they're sitting on that pylon, aren't they?
Having their lunch.
Or not a pylon, girder. Having their lunch.
Yeah.
Now, is that a real photograph or is that a setup?
That's for real.
That is incredible.
You know why they're sitting there eating their lunch? That's because the girls are clearing the rubble into the skips down below. After making them dinner.
No, that is... What do you say to that?
She might have a point.
Yeah, she might. I think she has. A Swedish woman lost her wedding ring and found it 16 years later growing on a carrot in her garden.
You know country queen Dolly Parton?
I know her.
She has 3 nicknames: Smoky Mountain Songbird, Backwoods Barbie, and Leading Lady of Country.
And there's a song in the musical, 9 to 5, called Backwoods Barbie. Took my mum to see it last night, belated birthday present.
Ah, great. I understand it's really good.
It is really good. Great fun, really funny. Brian Conley's in it. Boy, does he get up to some stuff in that. And the 3 leads are fantastic.
How many stars out of 5 you giving it?
At least 4 3/4.
Factoids.
How long till you play me the song that will make me belong to you? One dance with my baby tonight, and we'll dance till the night is through.
What you gonna do?
I used to be so ready to run. My philosophy: don't let nobody come too close to handle my love. Don't let it show. I want it to be you. Ooh, diving into my ocean, a brand new emotion come true. Ooh, don't let this night go. How long till you play me the song that will make me belong to you? One dance with my baby tonight, and we'll dance till the night is through. She made a song, that will make me belong. She made a song, that will make me. She made a song, that will make me belong. She made a song, that will make me. Another chance to make it alright. No circumstance could ever break this spell you have forever on me, on us. I want it to be you. Ooh, diving into my ocean, a brand new emotion come true. Ooh, don't let this night go. How long till you play me the song that will make me belong to you? One dance with my baby tonight,
young couple from Manchester went on holiday to Guatemala.
This is the story of Chris and Peter, how they disappeared, and the only ever suspect in their case.
They just all described him as crazy.
A murder mystery podcast
Told through their tapes and letters.
Hope my cassette recorder's working all right for you.
This is Paradise.
It's a story we've spent 2 years piecing together, and we're not done yet.
How deep do you want to go with this story?
Download the free BBC Sounds app for music, radio and podcasts to listen without limits.
Intelligence.
Your commander insists that you're fit to serve.
I am.
You struggle with your emotions, with your past which fuels them. You are just one victim of the Skrull expansion that has threatened our civilization for centuries. Imposters who silently infiltrate, then take over our planets. Horrors that you remember and so much that you do not.
So Skrulls are the bad guys, and you're a Kree, a race of noble warriors.
Heroes. Noble warrior heroes.
Brie Larson is an American actress and singer known to millions for her roles in films such as Kong Skull Island, Room and Glass Castle, etc., etc. From this Friday, you can see Brie in the lead role in Marvel's first female-led superhero film, Captain Marvel. And Brie is on the line from a hotel. Good afternoon. I believe that you're walking around with a microphone there.
I am. I'm pacing. I think this interview will be better if I pace while I talk.
That's a great
Don't you do
idea.
that when you're on the phone?
Yes, of course. Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
why. Why do we do that?
I don't know. Why didn't they think of this before when we talk to folk like yourself? Have you walk around because you feel more free. You can say what you
Exactly.
like.
I feel so free right now.
So anyway, congratulations on the movie. I didn't know the full story of her.
I mean, this film is an origin story, so I don't want to give too much away. But Carol Danvers, she was a superhuman before she was a superhero.
She's an ex-US Air Force fighter pilot, right? We can
Correct.
say that much, can't we?
We can say that.
Yeah.
So she was breaking barriers, breaking records in the field at a time when women had a lot of limitations. And this crazy thing happens, which
Yeah.
gives her these powers, so she can shoot photon blasts out of her hands and fly and,
Let's be
and go
honest.
binary as you do.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a self-discovery movie.
It is a self-discovery movie, and let's face it, we can't actually say too much because it all unfolds in the first 30, 40 minutes, and then it progresses. She's a hot-headed character, but what a fantastic character to play.
She's vulnerable too. I like the vulnerability of her.
Yep, she's super dynamic. That's like the thing that I was really excited about playing her. And in particular, she is flawed. Like, she makes bad judgment calls, especially when she gets emotional. And that was something that I felt was important. Not like a action hero expert or anything, but I do think it's unrealistic to play a character that is cool, calm, and collected and like always gets the job done perfectly. Like, that's not really how life goes. So this film really celebrates the mistake and the moments when you fall down and says that those are the defining moments. Those are the moments that we should be celebrating and valuing.
I reckon journalists will ask you how much you did know about the Marvel thing.
I knew every single thing.
That's what I thought.
I signed on to this 3 years before we were making the movie, so I did have a lot of time to read the comics, but there's so many different directions that these stories go in that I have learned that I'm maybe not the person you should ask to be on your Marvel trivia team. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to say because I'm super competitive, but it's just too much. It's a lot of data for me.
Oh, you want to get personal.
Where were you born?
Huntsville, Alabama, but technically I don't remember that part.
Name of your first pet?
Mr. Snoofers.
Mr. Snoofers.
That's what I said. Did I pass?
Not yet. First job?
Soldier, straight out of high school. Left the ranks of full bird colonel.
Then?
Spy.
Where?
It was the Cold War. We were everywhere. Belfast, Bucharest, Belgrade, Budapest. I like the bees. I can make them rhyme.
Now?
Been riding the desk for the past 6 years, trying to figure out where our future enemies are coming from. Never occurred to me they would be coming from above.
We should say Sam Jackson's in it as well. His character's fantastic.
How come Sam looks so young?
He's just got really good skincare. I don't know.
He really has, doesn't he?
They did de-age him in the movie, but I don't feel like they had to really do anything. I feel like he just looks exactly the same. He's so cute.
Well, yeah, of course he is. And
so dreamy.
He is a dreamboat, isn't he?
Do you know,
Truly.
Brie, if there's any way we can get hold of that de-aging stuff, a general public? Because he does
I
look
do know
fantastic.
some people.
Oh, and we should say that it's set. Are we allowed to say it's set in 1995?
How dare you? No,
In
you-
part.
Yes, you could definitely say that. Yeah.
It does feature an antique Blockbuster video store.
A very old relic from the past, the Blockbuster.
I loved seeing that. That was
Which
brilliant.
they must have had to rebuild.
They did.
Yeah.
And you could tell that the production design team was very excited about that set because every detail was spot on, including the candy selection at the counter.
I mean, all of the actors in the piece, everyone's good.
You do get to kick Jude Law's butt from time to time.
Truth. Yeah, I trained for 9 months before we started filming, which no one asked me to do. I just overachiever. And I got super strong. I was able to deadlift 225 pounds by the time we started shooting and hip thrust 400 pounds and do pull-ups and weighted push-ups and learn martial arts and boxing. And it really changed my life and it changed my brain. And it's something I'll keep up with.
Well, it's paid off, and I bet you had great fun. You could kind of feel an atmosphere there.
Yeah. I mean, I got to hang out with so many great people on this movie, and I had so much fun.
Listen, thanks for coming on the show. You can see Brie Larson starring as Captain Marvel in Captain Marvel, or Marvel, as they say, in cinemas from Friday. It's rated 12A. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Carry on walking around there. Goodbye.
I will. Bye-bye.
Brie Larson, everybody. Thank you. Talking Heads. On the road to nowhere. Sorry, I forgot about that bit. Here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. A87 in the Highlands, still partially blocked both ways between Shield Bridge and Bunloin, but you can get through. The M1 northbound is slow, 39 to 40 up to Wakefield following an earlier breakdown. The latest on the M8, now westbound, junction 3 for Livingston. There was an accident. They've actually got it off the main carriageway, but still slow if you're heading away from Edinburgh at the moment. The M6 northbound accident, 8 to 9 up towards Wednesbury. We've still got one lane shut. A515 between Buxton and Ashbourne is still closed completely at Newhaven for investigation work. Then we've got the M25 across the top, clockwise, 25 to 26, still one lane closed with the accident at Waltham Abbey. And then finally to the M20, eastbound it's slow, 4 to 5, Leybourne to Aylesford in the roadworks. There was an accident, they've cleared it out of the way, but it's still very heavy. Back with another one for you, Sarah, in half an hour.
Thank you very much.
I'm going on during this time. I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got away. You're driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving, go be sleeping without you. Now I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I come back around. For now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all.
Yeah, we love that. Lewis Capaldi, Someone You Loved.
BBC Radio 2.
No, I've got to go. Don't beg me to stay. Sarah to follow the 5 with Harv. That's Sarah Cox. We return tomorrow with the top psychotherapist and the brilliant Sarah Bareilles. Have a good pancake night. Good evening.